The group Anonymous have said that they're behind a recent hacking, and that it involved the former president's new social media platform. According to reports, Anonymous were able to gain access to a private version of the new platform and started to release information and photographs online. The group said that they did it because this new platform must be stopped, and that something like this will only cause division. Other members of the group though did say that many of them have strong feelings towards social media platforms and those that profit from them, noting that billionaires who own a monopoly in regards to online presence is part of the problem. According to multiple reports, the group even went on to rant about people like Jack Dorsey, who is the CEO of Twitter. One of the members said the following: "The former president is creating a new social media network to compete against Facebook and Twitter, and it's called Truth Social, and in the press release they will give you a waitlist to sign up for the beta. We signed up for the beta and we had some fun there. They had a listing on the Apple Store and there were some hints there. From there it was easy for us to get into it and do some digging." End quote. Many websites covered this story and said that it was a victory for the group, saying that we don't need a new social media platform. An interesting twist has just been announced though, where other members of Anonymous said that this didn't happen, and the people saying these things are just trying to get recognition. As some have pointed out, this is one of the problems with Anonymous. Anyone can claim that they're part of the group, and it can be tough to find out who's a genuine member and who's not. Some of the members who spoke out about this said that the person saying these things likely isn't a fan of the former president, and is just going out of their way to say bad things about him. They also said that no individual should be speaking to news outlets and taking credit for this hacking, with members saying that this isn't how they do things. The individual in question was outed after various websites interviewed the alleged hacker. However, as mentioned, other members of the group quickly said that one, this probably didn't happen, and secondly, this person likely isn't even part of the group. One member said the following: "Anyone who's around our circle knows that this report is full of inconsistencies. There's definitely a discussion to be had about these social media networks and how they're being operated, but to go out your way and do something like this speaks more about their character. This didn't happen and the guy's full of it." End quote. Another user said this: "Anyone using this guy as a source is a joke. He's not genuine, and he's not even a hacker. Anonymous would not admit to doing this either. In fact, the red flag here is seeing an individual claiming to have done this all on their own. Never has a single member come out to the media and said that they're the reason a hacking was pulled off. Shame the news didn't do a follow-up on this and call it out for what it is." End quote. In recent years, there's been some reports that suggest that members of Anonymous are actually made up of government officials, and that some of these insiders are rubbing shoulders with genuine members in order to see what they're up to, as officials working undercover is not anything new, and helps them gain insight into what certain groups are doing. Also, having an insider would allow officials to know what their goals are, and who they're going to hack next. However, this has been denied by various members, saying that they work on many international issues that need to be more focused on. As some have pointed out though, whatever the group is doing seems to be working, as various people worldwide have been arrested due to leaks from the group. This is why when the group comes forward and announces something, it's usually picked up by the mainstream media. Back in 2012, the group was named one of the most influential people by Time magazine. In recent years they've impacted many people's lives, and one of their most recent announcements was about Elon Musk. They've said that they plan to bring down Elon Musk for messing around with the price of cryptocurrencies, with some members of the group feeling like he's messing with people's livelihood. The group went on to say that Elon has too much power in the cryptocurrency world, and that they don't like how he's behaving. A recent tweet by Elon caught people's attention, as it had the Bitcoin logo with a broken heart emoji. Due to this tweet, it caused Bitcoin to drop 7%. Crypto Twitter has been very vocal about the fact that when Elon tweets about things like Bitcoin, it usually has an effect on the wider audience. Many people in the comment section were vocal about why cryptocurrency is a bad thing, saying that one person shouldn't have the ability to cause this kind of decrease. One person said the following: "Bitcoiners are losing their mind over this, and it just makes me laugh that Elon is able to manipulate the system like this. I've never trusted cryptocurrency as I think it's unstable." Another person said the following: "The fact that people like Elon have so much impact on these currencies is worrying. I read somewhere that billionaires do this in order to drop prices of Bitcoin, and then they buy them at a cheaper price, and then prices go back to normal, but they've made a load of money because they bought them at a drop." End quote. Anonymous were direct in response to this behaviour, saying the following to Elon: "Millions of retail investors were really counting on their crypto gains to improve their lives. This is something that you'll never understand, because you were born into the stolen wealth of a South African emerald mine, and have no clue what struggle is like for most of the working people in the world. Of course, they took the risk upon themselves when they invested, and everyone knows to be prepared for volatility in crypto, but your tweets show a clear disregard for the average working person. As hard-working people have their dreams liquidated over your public temper tantrums, you continue to mock them with your memes from one of your million-dollar mansions. For the past several years you've enjoyed one of the most favourable reputations of anyone in the billionaire class, because you've tapped into the desire that many of us have, to live in a world with electric cars and space exploration. But recently your carefully created public image is being exposed, and people are beginning to see you as nothing more than another narcissistic rich dude who is desperate for attention. It appears that your quest to save the world is more rooted in a superiority and saviour complex than it is an actual concern for humanity. This has been obvious to your employees for a long time, who have faced intolerable conditions under your command for years. It's also obvious to the young children working in your overseas lithium mines, which are destroying the local environment as well. You've been open about your willingness to stage coups in order to install dictators in place, and this is where your toxic products are being mined. You have even prematurely crowned yourself Emperor of Mars, a place where you'll be sending people to die. So what do you make of these announcements by Anonymous, and do you agree with what they're saying? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.